Yes? I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. Nine Fingers Keen.
A name known and feared throughout the city's underworld. The mysterious Keen runs the guild, which in turn runs every criminal enterprise in the city.
Friend is not the word I'd use. Nor is petty if you've a mind to keep your tongue. But both our operations step outside the law when needful. She just likes it better there. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
You wish to consult me?
Always good to talk, my friend.
How's your shift going? A rich arsehole sent his true like 3 times. So I
wonder if this was blue from my
I am hopeful that we shall be thoroughly entertained. I hear this fellow is monstrously droll.
Rent is due soon.
Welcome to the Elf Song Traveler Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny.
Snappy dresser, that Willoughby. Though he should lose the monocle.
Look away. Act like you don't know me. Come on, be a pal.
Get ready! I hear this guy is really good. My buddy Roanoke almost pissed himself laughing.
Only because I had you.
No, you'd have been fine without me.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? Adequate, but no better. Didn't I tell this joke already? Don't joke about religion. Smart stuff.
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me. You know why it isn't wrong to fart in a Stormshore tabernacle? It smells divine. Whoa! Yeah, I got the kind of thing you like if you like this kind of thing.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the Blushing Mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart. That's just rude.
City's got noisy, eh? Refugees everywhere.
Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview in the Balder's mouth?
Speaks well, that.
Colin's been having sauce of late. It's a real shame. Didn't have to do that. Oh, it's not what it used to be. I wanted to. No. Lightbringer Gortash will show us the way.
Interference with flaming fish property will be dealt with swiftly and harshly.
Don't give me trouble now. This corpse has been desecrated, displayed, and there's nothing random about it.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Tempers are rising. Your stealing has caught someone's attention. What will you do? You'll walk free for now, but your stories won't land so well if you're caught again.
It's just plain chicken.
That might be worth a look.
Well, well, well.
Eager for battle.
I'd love to, thanks.
No one back home will ever believe this. Come on, open up. Breathe quiet. Move with care. Don't give me trouble now.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer? Beverages of distinction, or in some cases, extinction, if you ain't careful. How you feeling today? Lucky?
Careful around the steel watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards whew, will rip off the whole damn arm.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming.
It's an orphanage, Uktar. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. Of course. They knew you were expected. The Guild is this city's first and last line of defense. It's only natural that we watch the gates for anyone interesting. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute.
Yes? Flattered as I am, you're fully supported as it is. At your command. Always nice to be wanted.
No one's stopped me yet.
It's an orphanage, Uktar.
Well, they failed.
And cede more... I didn't say...
Yes, Guildmaster.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. Stone Lord.
Lies.
Exactly the one. Guild crews may be prone to exaggeration, but not in this case. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your Harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. She means what she says. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk. Someone else in her guild hall will. We need to be swift. I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guildhall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
What, Lady AQ still playing that game? I don't have one ready.
Knife. A hot one, I think.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
The Stone Lord plans to rob the counting house, and Nine Fingers means to trap him there.
Keep the Harper out of trouble. Just because I don't want to kill her, doesn't mean I won't. Beyond that, be welcome. Be merry. Is there something you require of a humble guildmaster? Oh, did you enjoy the encounter? I have no doubt you gave them a good talking to. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose. Keep me from having to kill the Harper. Which means keeping out of the Guild's way, all right? Wonderful. You have. But don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You'll find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it. No begging? Not even a snotty little please? It's almost like you don't know who you're talking to. The order's been given. It's done. So I hope you know another tune, because I am getting bored of this one.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
No distractions, mate. Nine Fingers has me watching over Pierre Priss here. Wants our friends in Parliament close with this new Duke making moves.
You did not see me. A peer of the Parliament openly walking the Guildhall would sell a few copies of Baldur's Mouth, I expect.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me?
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketterick's coffers. Ready to do some business? I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play. You always were sharp, if a bit slow. Too big to be quick. But I'll stay out of your way if you'll stay out of mine. That's right, specialising in pre-owned goods. You want to trade? Talk to Sticky there. I'm in management. Busy, you know.
We're all on the same side, friend.
Nine Fingers invited us herself.
The Guildmaster hired you, yes. But I think it's best if your Zentarim keep to themselves. There's not a lot of trust in the Guildhall of late.
You're all scared shitless of this Stone Lord, you mean? Which is exactly why your boss hired us.
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild. A loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Can't say I've heard of you. Spare me the story behind the name. I'm sure it's very scary. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down. Well, whoever he is, he doesn't seem very keen on talking. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic. Remember, no distracting the Zent. We want them sharp if the Stone Lord comes calling. Looking to prove yourself, are you? Carve your name in the Guildmaster's good books. Nice to see a little ambition amongst the smaller crews. I can't help you, but look around for a halfling named Tut. Nine Fingers has been known to pour her secrets in his ear time to time. Maybe because he rinses them out with wine.
It's Uktar you want. Old Silver Smile there.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the Bugbear. To trade trinkets, the Fetcher's Brats. I am Uktar, duly elected Guild Bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Wasting guild time with this Stone Lord business?
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make? I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest.
She plans to ambush Minsk at the counting house. But what the hells would he want there?
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct? Until you do, then.
The counting house. More bastion than bank, I'm afraid. Minsk must have a way in. But it's never had much use for coin beyond whatever sharp steel it could buy. There must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. All the more reason to get there. Swiftly. I have no reason to doubt the Guildmaster's information. Only her conclusions. The Stone Lord she described sounds nothing like Minsk. As for the name, well, a bad joke, perhaps. A time of troubles? ended almost a century and a half ago. I weathered the years between with all the elven grace you have no doubt come to expect. But do you know how Minsk, a human, passed those years? I'll give you a hint. They named him the Beloved Ranger. No? It was a statue, dedicated to one of the city's lost heroes. Only it was that hero, Minsk, frozen in stone for a century, and freed, the story goes, in the city's hour of need. Yeah, for Minsk it is downright subtle. He shrugged at the whole affair. I still don't know how he came to be petrified. I don't even know how he was freed. Harper work would take me from the city, sometimes for years at a time. The few occasions I visited his monument, well, I took it as a moment for reflection. To think of old friends, and the fight I had to continue in their name. And during all my self-serious brooding, that big, dumb, insufferable buffoon was staring me in the face. I did. On occasion, I even found myself critiquing the stonework. Surely his head was not so large as this. I cannot call myself a particularly good friend, but I am his friend, and I cannot let Nine Fingers have him.
Your eyes are going to want to wander all over this gold. It's only natural. Just make sure it stops at your eyes, right?
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
The price is here, the top side.
Hey, fast. Seen fast? Worse than any fopping stone.
I know times are tough, but this crowd could mingle a bit, eh? We're all on the same side.
Hmm? Do you hear the Harpers were half wiped out? We should be sticking the last of their bleeding hearts steady guarding this place.
The mood I am in, boy. I urge you to try.
Eh? No disrespect meant, Mom.
Any news, Pickers?
No. Watch for the signal.
Make your coin and you...
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
Eyes to yourself, Lord.
I'm sorry, sweetie pie. I don't do requests. But toss me a few coppers, and I'll shoot you a saucy wink across the bar. It isn't half bad, is it? And this lot, very generous tippers. I'm sure you understand there's only room for one bard here. But I'll let you know if I need a day off.
Guildhall is not what it was. No gambling, no blood games, not even a pissy little peacock fight. Bored.
Look now, the Guildmaster's little hunt is bringing all sorts of new faces out of the woodwork.
You won't find much fun here today. Guildmaster's batten down the hatches till the Stone Lord problem's dealt with.
Thanks, but no thanks.
You can get near anywhere in the city from here without seeing daylight. Once you don't mind the tangy smell of sewer.
What are we waiting for in that tray?
If we're meant to fight this Stone Lord, then let's bloody be about it.
See my uniform, Phase? It's nicer than yours, agreed. And not just because I don't sleep in it. That's because I outrank you. So, when I say that I haven't even been told our orders yet, I want you to believe me.
Yes, Sergeant.
I'd also like you to bathe sometime this 10-day.
Yes, Sergeant.
Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help. Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too.
The Guild's no army, however tough they act. Just 20 different thieving crews come to hide behind Nine Fingers' skirts.
Uniform's a bit patchy, I know. I was Flaming Fist. But the writing's on the wall there. The Steel Watch will be snatching up our contracts in no time.
The Black Company cares. Just so happens that we charge too.
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
Maybe that's why this Stone Lord is pushing so hard. He wants Keen's underroads all to himself.
Fine jewelry, lifted fresh from rich fat fingers.
Stop! What are you doing? Are you trying to sneak past Tuskgrunts? Do not worry. Guild's friends are Tuskgrunts' friends. And I don't hurt my friends. Unless they deserve it.
Here's the Nine Fingers. Good luck.
Who let you through? Tuskgrunt? Bloody idiot.
If I were you, I'd turn around and walk right out of this alley. Now! Gods, this is boring. Optimistic. Lost. Do I ever get bored standing in this alley?
Can't keep me out.
What's that?
God she's gone to pot ever since I left.
12, 13, 14. Oh, rats, I'm short.
Fireworks never hurt anyone. That's just what grown-ups say to make us not want to play with them. How about I buy the firework and you throw it?
If it hits a fist, it might blow them up.
Bet you $1,000,000 the steel watcher wouldn't let that happen.
For Logir's fireworks, once it's lit, you commit.
More like an explosion. Not a good mix. Will brighten your day.
You and I both. Let's just stay very calm, very serene. The last thing we need is to set this place off.
We've got you covered. Red rose torches for sale by the bunch. Just remember, once it's lit, you commit. Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Falogir always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Falogir's fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish. Oh, we trade in all sorts. Anything that can be lit, flamed, or fired up. Smoke powder is a beautiful mistress. She will not be limited to one form, and she is quite malleable in the right hands. What are you really asking, friend of Gortash? Aha! You must be Arthur's friend. Keep your voice down. Yes, yes, he's just upstairs, but only one flight. If you get to the top, you've gone too far. Browse as irresponsibly as you like. Just don't tell the other customers. Have you tried the Lanternese candles? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity of a perfectly crafted torch is more to your taste? Of course. Browse responsibly now. Remember, once it's lit, you commit. And if it's not a firework, do whatever you like.
He's a bit of a genius, isn't he? At sales, not fireworks. Of course, it helps to have the only license in town to sell the stuff.
Any torches, matches, wizards, or other sources of open flame, keep them unlit, please.
Head on up. Your uncle is waiting for you upstairs.
Kid's gonna need a family no matter what happens.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Steady. Maintain.
Employees only, Pastia. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring them down to you.
Another friend of Felagir? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits, password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra, then? That could not be less of your business. Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only. Don't jostle any of the merchandise on your way out.
Temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature.
Employees only, Pastia. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring them down to you. You're not going to find Uncle Philogear up there. He's literally not alive.
I don't rightly know, but I was up to no good.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know it.
Apprentice may come here anyway.
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
I will cure you.
Hey ho.
You have my word.
Probably just a pressure steady. Are we on temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
Making a stink like that.
10. Good. All fingers intact.
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
Come on, let's go. You do know that Uncle Philogear is not actually here, don't you?
For maintenance.
10. Good.
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Employees only.
Another friend of Philogear?
Are we at temperature yet?
You're not going to find Uncle Philogear up there. He's literally not alive.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
Steady. Any spillage under me. Picking my...
Looking to buy a little something extra then?
No time to rest.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Steady. Steady. Any spillage under
Soldier.
me. Picking my...
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
10. Good.
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
Steady. Steady.
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
My teeth out of the roof beams.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Steady. Any spillage under me. Picking my teeth out of the roof beams. Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done. 8, 9, 10.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Steady. As I know it. Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
we scheduled for maintenance? Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Steady, steady.
Another friend of looking to buy a little something.
I need to change out this barrel, see?
Steady, steady. Any spillage and I'll be picking my teeth out.
Would you throw one of them?
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Probably. We scheduled
Call
for
and I
maintenance.
answer.
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe. Not critical, just a bastard. Hold up.
What a charmer.
Are we on temp?
You're not gonna find
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
I need to change out this barrel, see?
Steady, steady.
Oh, please.
Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done.
Pipes are looking a little rusted.
9,
Are
10.
we scheduled for maintenance?
All fingers intact.
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe. Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow it up.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark. I need to change out this barrel, see? Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
All right. What now?
Critical pipe. Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Good. All Steady, steady. Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams. Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All fingers intact.
I need to change out this barrel, see?
Steady, steady. Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
Pipes are looking a little rusted.
Apprentice when you need
Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Done.
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe. What exactly? Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The steel watch and the stone lord, the guild of Bang got the
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Have you tried the Lanternese candles? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity of a perfectly crafted torch is more to your taste?
Gonna need to change out this barrel soon.
Steady. Any spillage, and I'll be picking my teeth out of the Where's an apprentice when you need one?
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance? Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe. Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Kind sir, please spare a few coins to feed my soul.
Steady. Any spillage, and I'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams. Where's an apprentice when you need one?
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the moment.
Steady. Any spillage, and I'll be picking my teeth
Gonna
out.
need to change out this barrel soon.
Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All things intact.
Ready.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance? Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe. Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Where's an apprentice when you need one? Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All things intact.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?